There's one number that decides whether you ever get to stop working. Not your salary, not your net worth. It's the size of the pile you need before your money starts paying for your life, instead of you paying for it. Most people have never calculated it. They just hope. And the gap between hoping and knowing is enormous. In the next few minutes, you'll know your number and exactly how much to have saved at every age to stay on track. Let's build it. Start with one thing: what you spend in a year. Not what you earn, what you spend. Multiply it by 25. That's your number. The whole target, in one line. Spend $40,000 a year. You need about $1 million. Spend 60? About $1.5 million. Why 25? Because of the 4% rule. Withdraw about 4% of your invested money in year 1. Adjust it for inflation each year after, and the money should last around 30 years, because what's left keeps growing. 4% is just 1/25. So 25 times your spending is the pile that pays you, basically forever. It's a guideline, not a promise. Markets vary, and cautious planners use 3.5%. But as a target to aim at, it's the cleanest math in personal finance. But $1 million at 65 doesn't tell you if you're on track at 32. So here are the checkpoints from Fidelity's guideposts in multiples of your salary. We'll use a $60,000 salary. By 30, about 1 times your salary. $60,000 saved. Sounds like a lot at 30. But it's roughly $500 a month from your first job, not heroic, just consistent. By 40, 3 times. $180,000. By 50, 6 times. $360,000. By 60, 8 times. And by 67, 10 times your salary. Around $600,000 here, more if you spend more. Look at the shape. It's not a straight line. The jumps get bigger as you age, because by then, the real engine isn't your saving. It's what your earlier money is quietly doing on its own. Now the uncomfortable part. The typical American in their 50s is nowhere near that 6 times mark. If you're behind, you're normal. But normal isn't the goal. So let me show you the thing that makes catching up possible. Quick honesty check. Your number times 25 is the core, but 3 things sit outside it. 1. Social Security. For most people, it covers part of the gap, so your personal pile can be a little smaller. Don't lean on it entirely, but don't ignore it. 2. Healthcare. It climbs as you age. Build in a cushion. 3. Taxes. Money in a regular retirement account gets taxed on the way out. A Roth doesn't. That's a whole video by itself. So treat 25 times as your anchor. Adjust up for healthcare and taxes, down for Social Security. Close enough to act on today. Now the part that makes the whole scary number feel doable. Someone invests $500 a month, about $17 a day, from 25 to 65. Here's everything they personally put in over 40 years. $240,000. That's the blue. And here's what it grew into. Over $1.3 million. You put in $240,000. The market added more than $1 million on top. More than 80% of your retirement was not saved by you. It was grown for you. That's what the big number hides. You're only on the hook for the seed. But watch what one delay does. Same $500 a month, start at 35 instead of 25. Just 10 years later, the pile comes out roughly half the size. 10 years of waiting cost more than a house, not because you saved less, but because the growth had less time to work. Which is why the most valuable thing you own isn't your salary, it's your age. Every year you wait, you hand a slice of that green away. So here's your whole plan on one screen. Your number, what you spend in a year, times 25. Your checkpoints, 1 times your salary by 30, 3 by 40, 6 by 50, 10 by 67. And your one advantage, the years in front of you, starting today. Do it right now, annual spending times 25, and drop your number in the comments. Writing it down is when someday becomes a target. If this made the math less scary, subscribe. The next one shows exactly where to put this money, so it actually earns that 7%. See you there.